Hello and welcome to another episode. I am Brian, the Unskilled Commander, and this is High Octane, where I take a commander, give it the perfect opening 7 cards, and the next 10 cards stacked to see just how fast it could theoretically win a commander game. High Octane is a thought experiment that I enjoy doing because you have to assume that there's no interaction with your opponents. No counterspells, no board wipes, things like that. Since it tries to move pretty fast, it's semi-safe to assume that, but obviously, it's really unlikely that you're going to get these cards in the right order and that no one's going to have any interaction. However, the point is, if you can see how fast the deck can go, you can start thinking about, well, how can I try and make it more consistently close to that speed? Can I get it there? So today's experiment is Arabella Abandoned Doll. She is a 1/3 that says whenever Arabella Abandoned Doll attacks, it deals X damage to each opponent and you gain X life, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 2 or less. Let's jump right in and see how many turns it takes. Turn 1, we're going to go ahead and start with a spectator seating. We've got 2 or more opponents, so it comes in untapped. We tap that for the standard Soul Ring. Tap that for the standard Arcane Signet. And tap that for Reconnaissance. This is an enchantment that says pay 0 and remove target attacking creature you control from combat and untap it. This is important because Arabella is a 1/3. She's very small, and it's easy for someone to block and destroy her if we just attack without concern. But that's all we can do on turn 1. We go ahead and pass turn. On turn 2, we play a command tower. Then we're going to tap the command tower and spectator seating to play Arabella. Then tap Arcane Signet for red. Using Soul Ring, we're going to have 1 colorless floating, but that's okay. To play Loyal Apprentice is a 2/1 with haste that says at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, make a 1/1 Thopter with flying, and it gains haste until end of turn. We move to the beginning of combat, and we make a Thopter. That's all we can do. We pass turn. Now, on turn 3, we go ahead and play a mountain for turn. We're going to tap the mountain, command tower, spectator seating all for red, then 1, 2, 3 to play Fiery Emancipation. It's an enchantment that says if a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage instead. Now, we're going to go to combat. Beginning of combat, we have both Loyal Apprentice and our commander, so we make another Thopter. We swing Arabella. It doesn't really matter who we're swinging at and what they have on the board, because when we attack, she's going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4 damage to each opponent, but that gets tripled to 12. In response to blockers being declared, you pay 0 with Reconnaissance to untap her and remove her from combat, so there's no combat damage, so she doesn't have to worry about getting destroyed. Now, the entire board has taken 12 damage. We pass turn, and here we are on turn 4. We're going to tap a mountain to play a Grim Initiate, and tap Command Tower for a white to play a Kite Sail Scout. They are both 1/1s. This one's got flying. This one has a death trigger, first strike. It's not really important. They're just 1-drops that I wanted to make sure they're on the field. We go ahead and move to combat, and we're going to make another Thopter. We are going to swing Arabella at somebody. She's going to deal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage to the board, but that gets tripled to 21. All of your opponents have now taken 33 points of damage off of 2 turns. We, of course, use Reconnaissance to untap her and remove her from combat. 33 damage is not enough, most likely, to kill everyone, because even if they've taken a little bit of damage from other people, maybe close, but the point is, everyone starts with 40 life. You want to make sure it's well above that to ensure that you are the one that takes everybody out. On our second main phase, we tap 1, 2, 3, and 4 to play Seize the Day. A sorcery that says untap target creature. After this main phase, there's an additional combat followed by an additional main phase. So we target Arabella. She's already untapped. Now we have a second combat. So at the beginning of that combat, we make our 4th and final Thopter. And then we swing Arabella at anybody. Trigger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage tripled to 24. Means your opponents have now taken a total of 57 damage. You win the game, and Arabella is victorious on turn 4. Can you think of ways to make Arabella faster than turn 4? Let me know in the comments. I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on my other socials so you don't miss out on any Magic the Gathering content and my charity streams on Twitch that I do throughout the year. I will see you next time.